Hey guys, we are currently at Mr. White's house, where you can see that he has space decking with really wide gaps. You can see there. So we would need to get his decking approved to bring his house back up to code as well. Again, this is Mr. White's house. You can see we have space decking. Hey guys, we're still here at Mr. White's house, where the ceiling had been affected on the restroom too. You can see these water stains. The restroom is 10 by 6. We also have some water damage on the wall. You can see there the water is getting a lot of water penetration through that wall. Where that wall, it measures 10 by is 10 by 5. The wall measures 10 by 5. So we need a 10 by 6 ceiling repainted and a wall a 10 by 5 repainted. We also need the sheetrock and the insulation redone here for the restroom. Hello guys, we're currently in claim number 1184H727F. We're gonna have a quick little overview of the roof. We did go ahead and get the front slope approved for a few shingles. I believe it was around close to 8, which we do have about 8 shingles here affected. One thing I wanted to go also talk about is this particular shingles right here sitting over the ridge. In order to get this shingle, there's no way to get to the shingle without removing this ridge. So right off the back, we do need also, just to even do this repair that was prescribed, we would need to remove about 10 feet of ridge right here in order just to even dig into this wind crease shingle right here. I did want to go ahead and go over that, as well as we're running with the same situation here. It's sitting right over the ridge. We would need to remove a section of the ridge here in order to dig into those shingles. I wanted to also run over and talk about these vents that were missing, these furnace vents. You can clearly see some good evidence of hell there, as well as this one. We could see some good evidence of hell here, as well as on this one here. I'm going to go ahead and go over those vents, but I'm going to go ahead and tag a repair attempt that I'm going to do on this slope. I know it was written up only for the front slope. Well, I'll go ahead and do the repair test for the front slope, actually, because I know nothing was written up for back here, but there was quite a bit of wind creases that were missed out on. Yeah, on this slope, on the back slopes. Hey guys, we are currently in claim number 1184H727F. This time we're going to be attempting to do a repair attempt for some of the shingles that were written up for. I'm actually going to mostly focus on the shingle right here, just because this shingle doesn't have any other affected shingles around its over its perimeter. And you know, if we were to try to dig into those shingles I'd mentioned earlier, we would need to tear into the ridge vent there. So we are going to focus mostly on this shingle here. As again mentioned, you can see that none of them above its perimeter are affected. Now the shingle does start here, ends here. And I want to go ahead and emphasize that we are using an insurance-proof tool here. We are using a snake bar that we're going to be attempting to do the repair with. So we're going to be as gentle as possible. I'm removing the shingle. Now we do need to make sure all the nails are out of its way and out of the perimeter to avoid any nail pops, and to avoid to be able to tuck in the new shingle as well. So again, we do need to make sure all the nails are out of its way and out of the perimeter. If we don't, there'll be higher risk of nail pops, and we won't be able to tuck in the new shingle. And we are being as gentle as possible here. We're making all the necessary movements to remove all the nails that will be in the way here. Looks like we finally removed all the nails. We should be able to tuck in this new shingle without a problem now. Looks like there's something in the way here. This is the felt paper. The felt paper is not letting us tuck it in right. There we go. See if we'll get it right now. Now we do like to use 3/4 inch nails. What it helps us do is bring up the shingle up as less as possible by using 3/4 inch. Or 3/4, I'm sorry. 3/4 inch of a nail. Now we need to make sure all the nails are back into place, even the ones we removed over the shingle. If we don't, these will start flapping real easily with any kind of wind. They'll pick right up. So again, we need to make sure all the nails are removed, are back at its place. If not, the shingles that are right here, they'll just be picked right up by any wind. I know there's some nails here. Just gonna make sure, see that nail hole? Gonna make sure the nails are back. If not, the shingle above won't be properly fastened, and again it'll be blown right off by any sort of wind. Another nail right here. And got one more right here. I believe that's it. Yep, that's it. So we went ahead and nailed down the new shingle. Now again, we were as careful as possible when doing the repair. We did the necessary movements we need to remove the shingle and refasten the new one. But with that being said, you can see a whole lot of new damage that wasn't previously there. Now created when attempting to do the repair, meaning this would be a a domino effect. We attempt to do any repairs on any of these affected shingles, these shingles just around this perimeter will continuously get affected. As you can see here, see this shingle here, this one of course, this one as well, and right here. So for these reasons, I would deem this roof non-repairable, and I would actually recommend a full roof replacement.